back to my channel. For today's video, I have a haul for you. It's mostly gonna be drugstore stuff, but I am gonna sprinkle in one or two more high-end products that I picked up. A lot of the stuff I picked up at Ulta. I have my baggie right over here. So I will show you that stuff. And then I also did place an order on Colourpop.com, and I picked up a couple things from Walmart. So I just thought I would throw them all in this video since it's a haul video. I'm really excited to show you tons of the things that I purchased because most of this stuff is actually brand spanking new or I haven't seen people talk about. Don't have anything else to say. I think I'm gonna get started with the Walmart stuff first, then we'll jump into Ulta, and then we'll jump into Colourpop. And if you guys are wondering, literally Ronnie like lunged at me. His nail just like boom, stabbed me in the finger. Hurt really bad, but we'll live. Starting out with the Walmart stuff because I only picked up a couple of things there. The first thing that I picked up is this Blend Artiste Infallible Makeup Sponge. This is from L'Oreal. I absolutely love this sponge. It's actually one of my favorite beauty sponges. I actually like this one more than the Real Techniques Mirror Complexion Sponge, but obviously not as much as my Beauty Blender. I actually just picked one up not too long ago. Of course, Ronnie completely ripped it to shreds, so I had to pick up a new one of those. So while I was there, I did see that Royal Langnickel's line, the Moda brushes, they're like the more inexpensive brush line, were added to Walmart, and I was really excited to see them because I had a couple brushes that I was gifted in my Gen Beauty swag bag and I absolutely love them. Not really that much options yet at my Walmart, but I did see their multi-purpose powder buff and blend pro makeup brush. It looks just like this. It's just a regular powder brush, but it's not so fluffy and so dense. So I think this would be good for like bronzer, for blush, you know, adding powder and stuff. I think this was like $5.99, $6.99, something around there. It was definitely less than $10. The other cool thing I saw there was this Pro Variety Makeup Sponge 4-pack from Moda. It looks just like this. This was actually one of the things I saw at Gem Beauty. I wasn't able to get my hands on them, so I was really excited when I saw them at Walmart. And this was also, I think, like $10 or $9.99. Just like that it comes with different sponges, with different cuts. You can do so many things with this. Haven't tried these out, so I don't know how the like feel and the texture of it is and how it compares to a beauty blender, but I will definitely let you guys know if you are interested. You guys know that recently I jumped into a new hot and steamy relationship with the Flower Beauty highlight palette. I'm like completely obsessed with it. It's just so freaking bomb. Like I want everybody to have it. It's fantastic. So because I really love that so much, while I walked past like the Flower Beauty section, I was like, let me just see if anything kind of catches my eye to try it out because I really wasn't expecting it to be that good. So I'm like, you got to give Flower Beauty a chance. What if there are other products that are super good and you're just like totally missing out? I saw the Skin Cognito Stick Foundation. I'm in the shade SF4 and it looks just like this, and then you open it up and then your product is on there. I actually am wearing this foundation today. Let you guys have your own opinions, but I'm not gonna say much because I think I want to do a full review on that just to see how it compares to some of my other favorite stick foundations, high-end stick foundations, and then overall just give you my thoughts on those. And I think that one was like $9. So that's all the stuff I picked up at Walmart. Let's jump into Ulta because we got quite a few things to discuss here. I actually haven't purchased anything from Ulta in quite some time, but they recently had 20% off your entire purchase, including high-end fragrance, and I was like, damn it. All right, let's just go buy something. So most of the stuff I'm gonna show you is from the brand Makeup Revolution. They are an up-and-coming brand. They just started hitting Ulta recently, coming on with tons of new products. I do have a couple things that I really love from them, and they're absolute hits. But of course, like with every company, they have a couple of misses. This first product I actually have heard a couple bloggers talk about. They're mostly Canadian and UK bloggers, so I was excited to see this in stores. This is the Makeup Revolution Naked Chocolate Bar Eyeshadow Palette. Does this remind you of something? So this totally reminds me of a dupe of the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes. It is actually a chocolate bar. It's like a vanilla chocolate bar palette. And when you open it up, it looks just like this. Comes with a nice mirror, which I do like most of Makeup Revolution's products. All of their palettes do have some sort of mirror here. And then you get all the shadow names that come in here. This is just a little like plasticky thing. But here, there goes the applicator. It's just like one of those sponge applicators, nothing special. But here are all of the shades. And I really like this one because it's a bunch of neutral shades. They're a little bit more mauve tone and deeper kind of neutral shades. But I really like that you do get like a nice nude color. You get a shadow color here. And you just get a wide array of mattes and shimmers. So I do kind of like that. I actually did use this today because I was so excited to see how it worked and how it compared to the other Makeup Revolution palette I had bought like 2 years ago. I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. These shadows are really good. These are actually better. Like this palette's consistency is better than the other Makeup Revolution palette I got. It looks like the e.l.f. palettes almost. It's just like one small palette and has multiple strips of eyeshadows. I actually do like this consistency a lot more. It's a lot closer to a high-end eyeshadow consistency than the other palette. But yeah, this eye look I have going on right now is solely with this one. The crease color I used, the crease color is actually Sweet Thing. This one from the Kylie Kiss Me kit, but everything else, all the other darker shades and the lid color is using this chocolate bar palette. So the next thing I was super excited to find because I had seen it online for quite some time. I just hadn't placed an order for it. So when I found this in store, I was like, yes, Ulta, come through. This is the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder, and this is in the shade Banana. This also looks exactly like the Ben Nye Banana Powder. I've never used that powder, but I've heard tons of great things. I've also heard mixed reviews that it's like if you have lighter skin, you shouldn't use it. But I'm like, I don't give a. I really wanted to try that one, and this one was just more accessible. So yeah, I just thought I would try this one out. I will definitely let you guys know and see how it compares to my other powders, and also how that banana shade works on my skin. Oh, totally forgot to mention this in my Walmart section. I got one gel polish. This is Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel. This is one of my favorite drugstore nail polish lines because it works really well. It actually does last quite some time on your nails. It's a good consistency. It's very pigmented. It's gel-like. It's very shiny. So I really, really like it, and I think it's under $3. So if you haven't tried these gel nail polishes from Wet n Wild, definitely try them. So I did also see that Makeup Revolution came out with some new highlighter stuff, and I don't think they're actually new, I should say. Not quite some time, like I said, in Canada and in the UK, but here in the US, we're just starting to get them. The Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter, and it looks just like this. I got the shade Gold Attic. They actually have 4 other shades of these, but I didn't want to pick up all 4 and not like them, so I'm like, I'm just gonna get this one first. I'm gonna try it out, and if I like the formula, then I'll go pick up some other shades, because the other shades were like a little bit more. There was like a purpley holographic one. There was like a really like pale pearl kind of color. So I thought this one would be the best one for my skin tone, and just because I like more goldish kind of shades. So it looks just like this. It has really nice like ripple waves on it, and the formula is actually very smooth. Like when you touch it, it's very, very smooth. It's a little bit powdery. It's actually coming out very subtle, like a light sheen right there on camera. We'll see how this one works, but like I said, so far this formula is very, very smooth, and it's like silky almost to the touch. This is the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter Blushing Hearts, and I got mine in the shade Goddess of Faith. So that's the packaging, and then when you take it out, it's this cute little heart, just like the Too Faced packaging. And then when you open it up, this is your highlighter, and it looks so pretty on camera. It's like a champagne-y kind of pearl. Ooh, same with this one. The formula is very, very smooth and silky. It's not like one of those hard baked highlighters. And that is what that looks like. It's actually pulling a little bit more pink in person, and it's not as like stark white of a pearl. So that might be really, really pretty on the face. And like I said, the formula is very, very smooth, very, very silky feeling. Love it. And the last things that I picked up from Makeup Revolution are lip products. These are 2 of their Renaissance lipsticks. It's got really beautiful packaging, like rose gold packaging. This reminds me a lot of the Estee Lauder packaging. So this first shade is this one right here, and this is in the shade Prime. It's actually the shade I'm wearing on my lips right now, so it looks just like that. It's a very nice pinky nude, but on my lips it's actually pulling a lot more lighter nude, but it's still really nice formula. And these said that they were matte online, but they feel more like a cream, not like a cream sheen, like a shiny cream, just like a cream consistency, because they have a little bit of a shine, but it's not too much. So it's still more matte. It's like a demi matte kind of, but so far, but they're very comfortable to wear. Then the next shade I got is Vow, and I think Vow is on online exclusive only. I did place an order for some of this stuff, and this one is coming out a little bit more matte. This is more of a peachy brownish kind of nude as opposed to like the pinky one, and this one is coming out more matte than this one. But both really, really pretty shades. Like I said, so far they're very smooth. They glide on very nicely and are very pigmented. So I picked up another pair of the Ardell Mega Volume 251 lashes. I absolutely love these lashes. These look like mink lashes, like expensive high-end lashes, and they're only like $6 because they have 2 sets of hairs to them, so they give you that added curl and like volume to your eyes. This makes it look super, super badass. I really, really love them. I was looking for a new kind of bronzer contour situation from the drugstore. This is from Physicians Formula, and this is the Highlight and Contour Bronze Booster Matte Sculpting palette. So this is what it looks like. Very nice gold packaging. It comes with your kind of like setting powder, a light powder, your contour shade, and then your bronze shade here. And then when you open it up underneath, you actually get a little brush, and this is a decent looking brush actually. It's dense and fluffy, but it's not too dense and too fluffy, so I'm excited to try this one out. And I actually have tried this product out already. I'm pretty sure I filmed a tutorial. Where I use this, so you guys may see this in action. But either way, I've used this already and I absolutely love it. It works so well. The formula of this is very smooth, it's very pigmented, and it stays true to the shade. I like that it doesn't oxidize on the skin, because sometimes bronzers tend to look more cool toned in the palette, and then when you apply it to your face, it's very warm tone or a little bit red. This one stays true of like this like neutral kind of cool tone, and then this is perfect to bronze your skin. So far I'm really liking this. So while I was there, I saw that NYX came out with some new lingerie products, but these are for your eyes. These are the NYX lingerie lid eye tints, and I got 2 shades because I wanted to try them out first before I pick up like all these other ones. Liquid eyeshadows and like glitter eyeshadows, I just don't think that there are that many brands that make good ones. Jordana makes my favorite one so far. So I wanted to see if these were any good. So I picked up shade 01. This is in Sweet Cloud, like a rust kind of rose gold color. Very nice, very metallic. It's not streaky so far. 12 Bronze Mirage. This reminded me a little bit of the Mac Daddy eyeshadow that he has in his Pure Cosmetics collection. And I don't have a shade like this, so I thought I would pick that up. Very nice, very bronzy, metallic-y kind of color. It's not so dark that it's like an intense brown color. It does pick up a nice mixture of brown and gold on the eye. So I will definitely be trying these out and let you guys know my thoughts on those. Okay, and then the last 2 things I picked up at Ulta are the high-end products. I have seen everyone rave about these. And so while I was there and I had that 20% off, I was like, all right, give me 2. Are these Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. They had so many nice shades there that I was going back and forth between them, and I saw that like Molten Lava one or whatever, the really dark one that Desi did a tutorial with, but I'm like, I'm never gonna wear that shade. Get shades that you're actually gonna wear. They're so beautiful. So I picked up the shades Smoldering Satin, and then Smoky Storm is this one. And of course I will do swatches for you guys, but you guys are gonna die. So here are the swatches. This first one is the Smoldering Satin, and then the second one is Smoky Storm. And you can't really see it here because they're just so bright, but this one's more of like a silver with a hint of pink, and the Smoky Satin one is more of like a gold with a hint of bronze. But both of these are very stunning. They're so beautiful. They apply so crazy pigmented. Like this is one swatch, intensely pigmented. Just couldn't wait. So I have tried these out before. I was wearing Smoky Storm in a tutorial that you guys will see coming up, and I loved it. It packed on so beautifully on the eye. And you know how sometimes you wear glitters and they're so chunky, it falls off, or if you keep packing on too much, it falls off or it starts getting crusty and stuff? These don't. Like, they stay pigmented like this. One swipe and it covers your lid, and then you can go in multiple times if you need to like touch up in certain places, and it doesn't get that like crusty kind of feel and fall off. And the last things I'm going to show you guys are from Colourpop. I placed an order because I had seen so many people talk about this stuff. First thing I picked up is one of their brushes. This is their flat shadow brush. What I really liked about it is that it is very flat. It's very flat, it's very dense, and I really like brushes like this if I'm doing like a cut crease or like when I'm applying glitter. I really just want to pack that shadow or that glitter or pigment or whatever onto the lid, and I find that flat brushes like these are the best ones to do that. I picked up one of their lippy pencils. This is in the shade Beeper, and that is what that looks like. It's just a nice dark brown mauve-y kind of lip pencil. Beeper is actually one of my favorite shades ever in liquid lipsticks, but I hate the formula of Colourpop's Ultra Matte. So when I saw that they had a lippy stick in that shade, I just thought I would get that lippy stick because I really do like their lippy sticks. They're very comfortable and they last a long time. They're very pigmented and stuff, so I really like those. And then the last 2 items are actually from the Alexis Ren and Colourpop collaboration, and these were kind of the reason why I ordered from Colourpop. This first product is the Bare Necessities Ultra Satin Lipstick. So it's that one right there. It's like a corally with a little bit of beige kind of tone to it. It actually looks just pretty pinky nude here, but it is coming out a little bit more coral. So this will be something nice to wear during spring. And then I just thought I would try out their Ultra Satin formula since I hadn't tried that one out. And this, I really wanted to try it out, especially for 15 bucks. Like, that's kind of a steal. The Alexis Ren and Colourpop Press Powder Highlighter and Bronzer palette in Topaz. And then you get a good amount of product actually. So this is your bronzer right here, and then that is the Topaz highlighting shade. I'm actually wearing this on my face as well. So that highlighter is this Topaz one. You have lighter than my complexion. I don't know if this is gonna work for you so much because this bronzer is very like MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. It's very orange, it's very warm toned and stuff. It's a very nice formula, very nice consistency, and if you go in with a light hand, I think you should be okay, but you definitely can't use this contour. And if you are a more fair complexion, this may be a little bit too orange on your skin tone. Okay, so that is it for all the products that I had recently picked up. Let me know if you guys are hitting any of the drugstores or Ulta and you saw some new things that you're like, what, you didn't get this? Because I definitely want to check them out. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is going to be linked down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes for you to save some money on some new products. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.